So now, back in the day, even when I started Postcard Mania 15 years ago, there were very few options for small businesses in terms of advertising. I think I had a 3-page website that went up maybe after I was in business a year. That was an online brochure, but honestly, all they had was direct mail, billboards, radio, and TV. Most small businesses counted out radio and TV. Too expensive, too difficult, production was too difficult. So direct mail was one of the only things they could use to advertise their business. But now, there's so much competition that we need to look for a way to improve direct mail using these other options. And I can tell you right now that most of these other options are very, very confusing to small business owners. I was amazed to learn that Google only has 1 million business clients. That amazed me. And, well, let me just ask you guys, who finds that all this new media, pay-per-click advertising, search engine optimization, email marketing, funnels is very confusing in terms of growing your business? Thank you. Thank you for your honesty. We do a couple of events a year at Postcard Mania, marketing education events, and I get about 100 small businesses at each event, and they're very confused about it. We really try to break it down so that not only they could learn how to use it, but so that they can, but for you guys, so that you can have your clients learn how to use it. So how do we increase our revenues with direct mail? I personally love direct mail. I feel that there is nothing better to target a very specific niche. There are so many products and services out there that people are not searching for that you can just use direct mail. But let's talk about what your job is as a marketer. Not your job, but your client's job, because they're coming to you with a marketing problem and you're filling one little part of it in terms of print. So the first thing is that you're trying to generate a lead as a marketer. And what is a lead? A lead is just someone who saw your advertisement and thought to themselves, oh, that's interesting. That's a lead. But if you don't have their contact information, if you don't know how to continue the conversation because you don't know who they are, that lead has no value to you that you are aware of. There's nothing you can control with that lead. So we have to capture leads. And you probably saw in the last graphic that all those different promotional channels are all leading back to your customer's website. And I can spend an entire day teaching you how to get people to fill out a form on a website. Who here really loves filling out forms on websites and giving up all their contact info? Oh, come on, nobody loves it? Nobody wants to do it? All right, so this is the problem we now have. It used to be that when somebody saw your advertisement, they picked up the phone and they called you. But they don't do that anymore. They go to your website and they decide at that point whether or not they're going to do business with you. They close or anti-close themselves. So how do we get around that? We have to capture their identity. I can spend a whole day on this. Today, everything is free. Wi-Fi is free. Google is free. Facebook is free. Facebook is free, and we're annoyed at them all the time for changing it on us. And we don't even appreciate that we have it and it's free. And that's how your consumers are. They want something from you that has such a high perceived value. They have to think that value is so high, but it has to cost you little to nothing to give it away in order to get them to fill out that form. The anxiety we feel about filling out a form with our email address and our name is far greater than the actual danger that can occur or that can happen to us from doing so. What's the worst thing that can happen? We're going to get spammed. We might get a call that we don't take. But getting those leads captured is very, very important. The next thing is the follow-up. And these are the problems that small businesses have. They don't even realize how many contacts it takes before they make a sale. So this is where you can bring value to your customers, educating them on these particular things, but also giving them ways to handle it so that it's problem-free for them. And then, of course, closing the sale is the last part of your job.